typical music therapy session, what we do is we always start by assessing what are the client's needs. So if you're working with a special child, we are looking at how well they are able to meet their typical developmental goals. That means for a normally functioning 5-year-old, what are the things they should be able to do at that stage, expecting them to perhaps enter preschool or kindergarten. And we try to figure out what is the level of functioning, whether it's typical or maybe a little bit atypical if there's any developmental delay, whether there's any speech impairment, behavioral regulation issues, emotional issues, and then to see how to pick up on their most critical needs, because we know in any situation when we are dealing with someone, there may be an area of deficit where they could benefit from some extra support and help. So our jobs as music therapists is, once we assess and once we are able to identify the most critical goals, is then to plan a course of treatment to target those goals. But what is really important in music therapy is to be able to track and monitor the progress. So it's not just introducing music or selecting activities randomly, but very specifically with the intention of actually using music as a catalyst to help to develop those skills or to actually rehabilitate where there might be loss of functioning. And when we treat with music, we are monitoring, we are documenting, we are observing throughout the course to determine the level of progress. We also update, change the goals if we feel the child is maybe changing in their direction and could benefit from something else. And ultimately, we will try to determine for how long they need to be subjected to music therapy. At the same time, what are the potential benefits that we can continue to add to the child? And ultimately, of course, we do not expect the child to remain in therapy forever. But the whole purpose of music therapy is, once we have implemented the course of treatment, and once we've been able to rehabilitate their goals or whatever it is they need to achieve, to figure out to what extent these skills can be transferred outside the music context. So what is really important for us is, it's not about developing better musicians. It's not about teaching them to become a better singer. It's about how we can use music as a means to an end to target their functional skills and ultimately help them to transfer what they learn in the music classroom beyond the music classroom into the real world, where it really counts.
Thank you.